what is the quickest way and the least time I can do something to make the most money? But I just know that working is just not for me. Like, everyone's been in the trenches. And even when you'll see them 10 years in, I'm sorry, I know a lot of people that are on like way different levels of their success. Everyone still goes like this. Boy, this thing's hard. Only these things will happen to me, He's the man to come with his bag to move in. It's a viewing. That should have been your first red flag. If I don't like basically get him out of the house, that they would burn it. I do sometimes think, why are you? Chaos. I have a gift of making things, making complicated things simple. And it's because that's how my brain has to process it. But no, Kelly and Ange show as it was is no more.
Let me introduce you to Kelly Upstaged, content queen, financial big sis, and your go-to for the advice that school never taught you. From bailiffs to mortgages, she breaks down the stuff we all need to know with humour, honesty, and pure value. She's a business broker by trade, a digital educator by passion, and she's built a loyal audience by simply being herself. Real, relatable, and unapologetically bold. That's Kelly. And today, we get to sit down with her. Let's get into it.
Okay, you lot made me sound really like cool.
You are cool. That's why you're our first guest.
First, big up me every time. Big up you lot every time.
Big up Kelly every time.
That's actually quite scary.
How would you describe Kelly? Because I feel like
she's a fairy.
Social.
I'm a bit of
Guys,
a fairy.
we're starting already.
No, okay. No, already.
This is why Kelly's here.
This is why. No, okay. So who am I? I am a business owner. I'm a mum. I'm an uplifter. I'm so confident. I like to make money. I really enjoy to make money. Like, it gives me like a, you know?
I hear it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And on the flip side of that, I like to lay down and do nothing. You don't know no one that can lay down like me. I can lay down Olympics. Like, I don't have to even do nothing. I can just look at the ceiling and be so content.
You know what? I absolutely hear that. And do you feel bad sometimes?
No.
Really? See,
No.
this is where I need to get to, because when I lie down and I'm lazy and I'm watching bullshit, I feel bad. Like, I feel like,
no, you know, that's some level of. You know, that's some type of trauma.
I knew you was going to.
That's us.
I knew you was going to say that.
If we don't do anything for like a day, we'd text each other like, we need to get back on it.
Okay, first of all, one day is not harming you.
No, but do you know what? If I sit and do nothing for a day, I feel depressed.
What? Okay, you two got some stuff to unpack.
At least go to the gym or like go out. I can't just sit and like watch TV all day. I'll go insane.
I can sit down and look at the ceiling for probably about 17 hours until it's like, okay, I might need to wee.
I could do that on holiday. Like,
I can do that
sit
here.
and look at the pool.
I could do that here.
I love that.
I can leave from here now and go home and lay down.
So you're like just really
chilling out. But
calm.
then very calm, like very, 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 very calm. Probably too calm. But when I'm on the go, I might sit in the laptop. I might not move to go wee. I won't, like, sometimes Sonny comes in and he'll be like, it's dark and it's cold in here. I've not realised that the sun's gone down. The heating ain't on. Literally just sitting there, not even moved. And he's like, look at you, your mouth even looks dry. Like,
wow.
You haven't, mum, you ain't moved since this morning, have you? No, disrespect's high if you know that child. So I just have to, ride it. Yes. No, it's fine. So I just have to ride it. So I'm doing one or the other. I'm laying down where I've done nothing, or I've literally done 6 weeks work in 14 hours.
How do you like switch from calm, being present, and then literally business mode?
It's kind of not up to me. My brain does its own thing.
Really?
So even I might not want to switch. I might be thinking, no, I'm chilling out now. But then I might literally look at something and like look over there and be like, oh no, actually, sorry, you're not rich. Oh, you need to get the hell up and get to work. And then sometimes I'll be deep in the work knowing I've got things to do, and I might just be like, yeah, I'm done with this.
So essentially you work for yourself, right?
Yes.
And do you feel like, because me and Mads have discussions like this all the time. When you work for yourself, I actually find it harder because
it's
you have to be your own boss.
And I shouldn't.
How do you find that?
I shouldn't be my own boss. I should have probably gone and got a job a long time ago. But you just build accountability in your gang, if you have a gang, if you're lucky enough to have a gang. I'm lucky enough, literally all of my direct gang, yeah, that's crazy. Except for one, hoes. Everyone else works for themselves. So it's what are you doing? What do you mean you're laying down again, 14 hours? Nah, you're going to need to get up. You're going to need to do something. In fact, yeah. Link me. And then we might body double. So we'll all just work. Obviously, no one's working. We don't do anything similar, but we all just work in the same space. Then we're working.
I love that.
Yeah. If that's because sometimes you'll know what your friend's doing. You'll know that your friend ain't done nothing constructive for 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. That's the only way. Because left to my own devices, for me, it can get really techie. It's the ADHD. I'm actually diagnosed.
I was literally just going to say, you two are both ADHD. I'm on the other end of the spectrum with the autism.
Yeah, so I'm ADD, so it gets techie for me. So what works for me? Autism, ADHD.
Wow.
So what works for the ADHD will piss off the autism, and what works for the autism will piss off the ADHD. So more time, that's why I just lay down, because I'm like, ooh,
your brain's
fine.
But
then that is probably where you get that when you're in business mode. Mode.
Oh, it goes crazy when I'm in business mode.
That makes sense.
Yeah, and I can do the wickedest deals. Like, I can do deals that I've never seen people close, because I'm just going to think of the way round that no one's even thought of yet. And it just goes well. And I always expect things to go well. I don't expect things to go wrong. So they don't go wrong.
I think that is such a necessity, you know. Like,
100%.
I'm glad you've said that, because I think one thing that we both were struggling with, like, probably in the last couple of months is, like, we know what we want and we know we're going to get it, but it's not coming quick enough.
No, don't forget quick enough.
But this is the thing, like, we've had to really sit down and, like, reprogram the fact of, like, no, whatever we want, it's going to come.
I don't think about I'm not saying I don't ever think, I wish it was today, but quicken the actions then. So if you know that this is going to take, I always work backwards and stuff. So if I know I want a house that's 2.5 million on the hill overlooking the sea, then I'm going to know, okay, cool, to get that, I need 200k plus another 40, 50 for stamp. Then I'm going to be like, okay, what does that look like a month? Work that way. And then quicken what I can do to that. Is that 5 clients? Is that... Obviously it's
break it down.
Yeah, break it down, and it just feels a bit easier. And then also, but have fun on the way though, because you see that you two are getting angry because you're not doing something on one day, because that means you're not enjoying on the way. Like, do you know how little you work for yourselves?
Yeah,
you work for yourselves. Are you a mum as well?
Yeah.
You work for yourselves. You've got children. You're not stuck in the annual leave and what am I going to do with the kids at summer? Right. And you're already on your way. Like, can you just be happy?
I hear that, and that's kind of one thing that I think, you know what it is? It's our industry, because our industry is full of, like, the mansions and the Lambos and the fake lifestyle.
It's more male dominated as well.
Yeah. So for us, it's like we have the freedom, we have what everyone wants.
Yes.
But selling that to people, no one cares because we're real about it.
Yeah.
So in our industry, it's a lot harder. But I think we have realised that because we're real, it's going to take us longer. And that's just something that we have to deal with because the industry is fast paced and everyone wants quick money. And it's just, that's not the reality of life.
Yeah, but then what you guys are doing is carving out the people that actually want and understand that it is a longevity. It's a lifestyle, isn't it? Trading is a whole lifestyle. So you're not showing the people that like the lifestyle and stuff, they will go to those people. That's never going to matter. Remember, people are always going to buy from what they've decided makes sense. So you guys would attract the people that understand this is not overnight.
Yeah.
So it's not that it's taking you a lot longer, it's just a different route.
I feel like as well, it's going to take us longer to target the people we want to target, because realistically, we're both single mums. We're making it all work. I would like to make women in the trading industry bigger.
Yeah, that's so
such a small percentage. It's going to take longer.
No, facts. How do you feel? Obviously, you have a whole brand with Ange. How is it working with a friend? Because obviously, we've been doing this for a while and we've had serious ups and downs. Yeah. In the beginning, we had mad ups and downs, but we're both really alpha. So we both came into it, first time working in a business with a woman. We also had a man involved as well. So it was just, we were like
clashing
at each other in the beginning.
We don't beef. Do you know
I
we've
feel like
never?
yours and Angie's friendship is beautiful to see.
Thank you.
It is.
That's my babes. Like we literally. There's what is there to beef about?
Are you guys very similar or are you very different, which builds it out and makes it balanced?
I say for the most part, it's weird. For as much as we are very similar, same time we're actually chalk and cheese. Because the things, if you said someone did this, it's not going to be both of them. It would be like, oh yeah, Andrew would do that or Kelly would do that. There's not many things where it'd be like, oh, they both would probably do that. But yeah, we don't be like, there's nothing to beef about.
I love that.
At all, because if anything irritates the other, it's going to be said right. Remember, we both got the neurodivergy. It can't even stay in our mouths if we wanted to.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? Don't do that. I don't like that. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it. Before it's festered, before it's even properly gone into your head or even hit a feeling, it's popped out of your mouth. So there is nothing. I can't think of something that we could possibly beef about.
Was you friends before though?
Yeah, I've known her since college.
Yeah, so we
Okay,
weren't
that's
friends
it.
before.
But
Yeah.
I've known her since college, but we weren't close at all. But we had like a really weird relationship. We would see each other. We're not even in the same like little cliques. But it's funny, we both got kicked out of college at the same time. We never made it past
Who
Christmas.
gets kicked out of college?
I know. Yeah, we went, obviously started in September. Neither of us saw Christmas at college. But again, we weren't close, but then we'd see each other like in Croydon, we're Croydon girls, and talk for like 2-3 hours. But you see, when you part, we never did let's take each other's number. And we just knew that you can talk out your deepest, darkest and keep it moving. And
Love
then
that.
it's not until, so I think I'm 39, colleges, I don't know how many years ago. Then,
You look great, by the way.
thank you.
Wow.
Thanks. But then I started insurance at the end of 2019. She started at the end of 2018. So for a year, she was like, yo, what you doing? You okay? Come do insurance. I'm like, no. She was like, can I do your policy? And I was like, yeah, you can rewrite mine. I don't know the man that wrote mine in the first place. Cool. I don't care if he gets clawback. Come, did my policy. And I was like, she was like, you can do this. And I was like, no, I'm all right. Them times I had a rent-to-rent business like the council. And I was like, life is really cushy. Like, and then 1 year later, I was like, yeah, you see your lifestyle, it's gone way beyond. I need to come now. And she was like, yeah, interviews next week. So it's only from the end of 2019 that we, obviously, if you see me, you see her. You see her, you see me.
No way.
Yeah.
I would have thought that had been from like years.
No, we just known each other from college, but we can't say that was my friend in college.
No way.
Oh.
But the way like the dynamics of your relationship is, like you would think your family.
Yeah, we
Like
might
I feel like
we
you're
are.
very like integrated into like each
Yeah,
other's
it's
lives.
both of lives. Yeah, like her and my son have an ongoing beef. It's so peculiar. Because I don't know why children are beefing with adults, but I also have a beef with her daughter. Like, but then I love her son. Yeah, we have my whole everything. The grandparents, anything of each other's. You will know. If someone will say, "Right, where's Ange?" Like my sister's wedding. Yeah, it wasn't my plus one. It's Andrea.
Yeah.
Got her, do you know what I mean?
Wherever
It's-
you are, she is.
Yeah, it's just, you see, if everyone could have a friendship like that, yeah, life will, I promise you, life will feel different. My life got easier when we became close like that. Like I can't, we always laugh and say, if we've got £1,000, we've got 500 each, and if we've got £1, we've got 50p each.
I feel like that's
Yeah,
very
we're
much
like that.
very similar to us now. Like
Proper. You've
Katie
got to have
knows my
someone.
business.
It
like,
took us a long time to get there, but I feel like the reason we clashed at the start is because we was trying to get to know each other whilst
Yeah.
Whilst
building a
running a
business,
business. Yeah.
and that don't work
Yeah.
at
Yeah.
the start.
Yeah. Well, when I went into insurance, she was my boss, really. Even though you're self-employed, there was still a team structure. My boss. But even then, people used to be like, oh, don't you lot... What's that beef about what? Like, do you know what it is? Because too many people are red-eye. Okay, you lot's demographic. So many people are jealous.
white people.
White people. Some people are jealous, and then they don't even know they're jealous of their friend or who they're with. But we just don't. We
none of
have none of that.
You know what? I didn't know until you just mentioned it that you did rent to rent.
Yeah.
What was that? Because I feel like everyone's doing rent to rent now.
Yeah, no, that was then. I would not do rent to rent now. Just don't take my advice, guys. Do what you're doing. But I would only do rent to service to accommodation, personally.
What
Because
about,
I
like,
have a low irritation level. I have a low, like, my tolerance is so low.
I feel like service accommodation is, you have to deal with a lot though.
Yeah, but I would even give that to somebody else. But the main thing, local authority.
That's what I was going to say.
That one, all day, every day.
That's what I was going to say.
10 out of 10.
So like rent to temporary accommodation, that kind of vibe.
Or so to a provider doing temporary accommodation or straight to the council. I don't care.
Yeah.
Something 5 to 10 years, lock me in. This is the money I'm getting. These are the dates of the part of the tenancy that I'm going to get an increase. Fully refurbished. So you lot can, if you lot's breaking stuff, you lot are going to fix it. Happy days. But you see, like, yeah, actually, I wouldn't even do SA. I wouldn't. The thought of it's too much. I've got PTSD. Only these things will happen to me, yeah? The first rent to event I ever had was in Worcester Park. And yes, I knew what I was doing, but I still it's my first one. So you're part winging it. I took a lot of advice, yeah, cool. I've put my thing on spare room now. This is the old school way. Yeah, they've come. All right, we're gonna do a viewing. The man's come with his bag to move in. It's a viewing. That should have been your first red flag. Now, obviously, later on down the line, I'd have been like, no. Me, first one, what? Room's going to be taken now? What? What reference? Yeah, let's go. You want to move in now?
Oh, no.
He said, yes, I've come. Like, this is my money and literally his whole everything. Yes, I'm moving in. I was like, yeah. Message my friends. Yeah. I told you this is going to work. Cool. Then some other people, the house got full. Then someone moved out. So then that same man was like, oh yeah, my brother wants to live here. Me like an idiot. Yeah, no problem. He's fine. He's been paying his rent. This man comes now. All the 2 other tenants are complaining. Oh, he's got his girlfriend living with him. That's now 5 people. So now you could get me in trouble because now this needs to be a licensed HMO back then. 4 was fine. So then I was talking to him about that. Long story short, one day I get a message. Never seen the number before. Hi, can you call me? So I'm like, what the hell is that? Okay, don't know. Then the number starts calling my phone. Somebody called me to say, gave me the man's real name. That's not the man's name. Look up the man. The man is on the run from his country.
No.
Yeah. And that if I don't basically get him out of the house, that they would burn it down, basically. Yeah, he's on the run. They already burnt down their mother's house in whatever country they're from. I don't want to say because I can't remember. And he was on the run. And then he just left because obviously I went to speak to him and he left. And then obviously they didn't pay the rent and the rooms were just trashed. Like, yeah, they'd already burnt that. He had stolen from them. He had gambling debts in his country.
That is insane.
Yeah. So
and that was basically your first experience.
That was the first one. And then after they moved out, a police officer moved in and then went and flipping
a switch.
Yeah, such a switch. And then he started observation on the next door neighbours because they were selling weed and then nicked everyone in that house.
Well, you had it all going on.
I think that's why I don't like rent.
Understandable.
Yeah, that's trauma for that.
Yeah, no, I think I'm traumatised.
I'd be traumatised too. That's crazy.
I do sometimes think, why are you? Chaos. Yeah, no, I wouldn't do that again.
When did your rent-to-rent experience come to an end?
When was I at the council? I feel like I've lived so many different lives.
2014.
Yeah, so probably 15, 16. 2015. Might have lasted to the beginning of 2016. It was so short-lived because...
No way.
And then I had 2 more houses from one landlord, and then it had termites in the floors. Then the rooms were empty, and then he still wanted the money. I just would not. And I had the other house of that house. The girls were arguing. That one eats pork, the other one's making it smell like bacon. God. Like it was. Yeah, no, it was bad. It was
so
bad.
You wouldn't go back into that again?
Ever.
So anyone that's trying to get into obviously people are going to do what they can do, but anyone trying to get into Airbnb,
no, do your thing.
Like
I would never tell anyone not to do their thing. Do your thing.
But for someone, what advice would you give them in terms of you need to know this because a lot of people glorify this type of stuff. Everyone thinks it's so easy to get into it, and that's it.
The thing is, it's simple. It's not easy, but it's simple. Just take advice. People are going to tell you that all online courses are all scams. No, sometimes you need to just take advice. I hate that. If they're doing well, they wouldn't be selling a course. That's not always true. Obviously, there's scammers in everything, but there's some people go uni. Is that not a course?
Facts.
Is that not education?
Facts.
So some people are going to tell you some stuff. Like, yes, you're going to need to know how rent to rent can go. It just depends who you're going to take your advice from, but definitely take some advice, because it's not a joke. And obviously, since back then, we used to have a lot of get a free bed, turn the bedroom into a front room. Now you've got a 4-bed, and you could slide that now. Slide that then. Now is different. So know what you're doing. Make sure you're staying on the right side of the law, and have a real fixed plan and have a backup plan. Because you see, when that rent has start coming out of your own pocket, it's not funny anymore. It's so not funny. I feel sick.
But you know what? I think a lot of times in business, shit's hard.
It
and
is.
everyone looking from like the outside in, it's so glorified. Like everyone thinks like, oh, they're living their best life. They get to do what they want every day.
It's because people show the highlights.
Not if they come over here, they see me on Snapchat in my kitchen cooking with my headscarf on, yeah, nothing ain't gone over here. She's been in the house all week. She's cooked about 20 foods. She's not slept outside that house. Nothing ain't going on. Nothing's going on. Because shit is hard. Like,
Shit's hard.
it's hard. No, it's hard.
This is what, like, I feel like this is one thing that I really want people to understand when it comes to running a business, trading, getting into property, whatever it is, shit is hard.
Everyone's been in the trenches. And even when you'll see them 10 years in, yeah, I'm sorry, I know a lot of people that are on like way different levels of their success. Everyone still goes like this. Boy, this thing's hard. It doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
Because as you grow, you get bigger problems.
Bigger problems,
Yeah.
different problems you never even heard of anything. Bro, no, the man over there who's already a millionaire didn't tell me this.
Yeah.
Because his head's still hurting.
Yeah.
Like, he hasn't bothered to think, oh, let me let you know. Like, every new level's different devils,
And
isn't
so many people at the start, they give up. So what's someone up here going to tell someone down here? You ain't even made it halfway yet.
You've not even done anything. You've not even, like, when people are, like, they speak to Wes and they're like, oh, I'm not getting any traction. Wes is like, until you've done like 100 episodes and it's still going shit, you can't say you're not getting traction. You've just started.
Yeah.
You've just opened your mouth.
We were just having this conversation with the guy. I was saying, like, most people don't even do 9 podcast episodes.
No.
They give up.
Yeah.
Because it takes time. Views take time.
Me and Ange,
People
we used
need
to do
to
that.
understand you.
We used to do one podcast, yeah. And then it'll be like, oh, we're filming next week. Nah. Can't bothered, yeah. No, nothing really happened. It's boring. Until we met Wes. Accountability, again, you have to build some in if you're anything like us. Because otherwise, you want to film today? No. Should we go for a drink? Yeah. Yes. Oh, it's Friday.
So easy to do
What's this?
that.
Because it is one, let there be any sunshine. What, Andrew? Yeah. You don't even have to look at each other too hard. You text in the morning. Yo, morning. Yeah, it's Friday. We might as well go park. Like, what? Have you got calls? Yeah, but you know...
I can push them back till next week.
I can just do them tomorrow. Like, you have to build some accountability because it is hard.
Yeah, no, it's
and
hard.
there is, like I said, there is many times I probably should have gone to work because the money that is coming in is less than what I was earning at Croydon Council. But I just know that working is just not for me. Like, I've always been on the verge of either being sacked in disciplinary, or I'm smart that I make really good friends with who I need to make friends with. So that's the only reason that you're there. Because you will 100% be sacked. Or I will know what they're doing wrong too. So then you can't tell me, because then I'm going to tell you what you're doing. Don't be like that, guys. Don't be that person.
Don't take that away.
Don't be that person. Yeah.
Do you think like you pretty much had no choice but to dive into entrepreneurship?
Yeah. Because I literally was on my last legs. Like, at the last meeting I had at Croydon Council, my mum came.
Your mum came? How old were you?
I was a big woman. Let me explain properly. No, my mum is like what's her official title? So my mum's like, she sits on lots of different boards of stuff, like boards of companies. Like, she does consulting for Scotland Yard, and that she's Alison.
Is it like HR?
No, because she likes it's like consulting. And then she's a reverend, sorry, she has a collar.
Oh,
like, she's got, my mum's like just levels, and she's done lots of different like child protection. She
knows her stuff.
She knows her stuff. And then she's I think they call it like a professional advocate. So anyone that's like, oh my God, they've kicked my child out of school and I don't really understand my mum basically helps people, like, sue people for fun. It gives her entertainment. She's like, oh, what's the school done? Oh, Yeah. Oh, no problem. Tell them to send you the form and the policy. Then my mum goes in and it just assassinates them.
I love that.
Yeah. So she was like, "I'm gonna come to the meeting because you are basically done out." And then she spoke to them. She spoke to the. Yeah, she just asked them the procedure. Have you followed it? And obviously they hadn't. So she was like, "Yeah, come, just let's go." And then I was off sick again. So, but yeah, it was. I'd had enough, and they had certainly had enough of me. That when I said, "Oh, I'm leaving,"
I said, thank Bob.
no, yeah, it's literally Barbara was like, "Write your own reference. Write anything you want. Say that you've never been late. Say that you just write anything, and I will." She said, "I promise you, you can say you've never been sick. I will sign it for you." But
They
she
wanted
said,
you
"You
out
just you
that
must
bad."
never ever apply back here."
Oh my god!
At the whole, yeah, the whole.
But
of the council.
why? What did you do?
Nothing. That's the problem.
Oh, okay.
Look.
Oh, just
Oh,
nothing.
I get you.
Just nothing.
I hear it.
Yeah, just nothing. Just living a really great time. Do you know what I mean? Just and then every summer I would be off sick because of course I've got a son. I can't be here working with you lot. Do you know what I mean? I'm not doing childcare. We've got things to do. Like we've got holidays and no, I'm not doing that. So I used to be off for about more than that. Probably about 6-7 months of the year because I worked out that you can go off sick, get full pay, go back to work for a few months, and then the money kicks back in. Like you can go back off sick again and get the full pay. So obviously that was just a cycle. So I realized that working's not for me because you can't do that. Like that's not even good karma. Like you can't, this time Croydon's already broke. The borough is already bankrupt.
them.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
I love that. So how did it work when you got into insurance? Was that more like you work on your own times? Like, did you have to be at the office at a certain time?
So because they were maniacs, we went into the office. Well, it was kind of mixed. Like, you didn't have to. First of all, you don't have to because you are completely self-employed. Like, there is no it's just commission. There's nothing else. They don't feed you any leads. But they had it that the people that come into the office made the most money, and they weren't wrong. So they built almost like a Wolf of Wall Street kind of setup, like a boiler room. So you're in there working. Obviously, I couldn't stick to that because the brain. So I still used to flap about in Canary Wharf doing my own thing, but realistically, we was in the office, and it did make us make a shit ton of money.
Really?
Insurance
that's
is
because of the energy you're
crazy.
around.
The energy, and we're just good at what we do. Like, think it all that you're selling. It's a product, but it's a product that people need. And I just realized instead of doing the way that they teach it is, you start with your phone book. Or, I've just done yours. Oh, Mads, you're happy with the service? Like, who are the 5 closest people to you that if something happened to them, that it would financially impact you? So, of course, that's your mum. Can you afford your mum's funeral now? She passed away. No. Okay. I'm not doing that. Do you think I've got time for that? So I realised, okay, them times Clubhouse is booming. It's going crazy. I'll jump in a Clubhouse room. So I'm going to talk once to 2,000 people, and then you lot are going to book me rather than speaking to Jamie, Billy, Bobby, everyone, and then asking for their phone book. I'm not doing that. So then it just, my thing is, what is the quickest way and the least time I can do something to make the most money? And insurance really messed with my head because since then, it's another reason why I can't go and get a job because I can't comprehend that 40 hours can be £2,000 in money. I would rather lay down. And that's going to sound like a bum. I'll rather lay down. I can't do it because I'll pass out anyway. 40 hours of working. No, I'll collapse.
Yeah, that's the same. It's the same with trading.
Yeah, there's no way you can now go and get a job.
Go and work.
If you know that 20 minutes of, not that I know how trading works, but if you know that 20 minutes of scalping, is that a word?
Yeah.
If you know that 20 minutes of looking at the chart and then, okay, cool, yeah, this one's I'm gonna put my stop loss, yeah, because I used to want to be a trader, basically. If you know that 30 minutes of that, okay, cool, I see you in the morning, 2.1k, okay, 1.6k, I'm done for the day. How am I going to now sit in someone's office and say yes, no, and annual leave? Impossible. You two cannot go back.
Nah, it can never happen.
I can't have someone tell me what to do either. Like, what do you mean I can't go and get my daughter from school because she's ill?
What do you mean? I
no.
need to now register, like log in somewhere because I've got to make back the hours of.
No. And there's so much money to be made when you're working for yourself, but there's also going to be months where you make more and months that you make less.
There's months where you make no money whatsoever.
There's months where you owe clients back their money.
Noodles for the week. I promise.
No, 100%.
I promise.
There's months where the clients are not happy and they want back their money.
I don't think that. You know what? I've realised. I think that is something that again you have to deal with in business.
Yeah.
Because even when you're making a lot of money, that money still needs to be reinvested into other shit.
Yep.
So regardless if you're a millionaire, there's going to be some months where you're just getting by on crumbs because everything you've made has been reinvested.
Cash flow
with
is
a greater goal.
But people are not gonna, because it doesn't look like that online, does it? But it also depends on what content you choose to consume, though. Because if you choose to consume the ones that's looking like flashy cars every day, then you're causing, a dummy. You're a fool and you're causing yourself problems.
Yeah.
Then people as well. I feel like a lot of people like this in our world, in our like industry, they look up to the gurus, like the lifestyle gurus. Yes, they have those things. Most of the time, it's not from trading.
Rented, bro.
Yeah.
It's from other things. But you have consumers or you have doers, and a lot of the time, the consumers, you're never going to get to where they are anyway.
Yeah.
Because you are consuming it and thinking you're going to get there in a day.
Yeah.
People always message me, can you help me get rich in like a night? Sorry?
No. Yeah.
Trading don't work like that. 3 to 7 years to be like good.
Oh, I don't want.
Even business in general, it just doesn't work. It's not overnight.
No, it's not.
There's
nothing's overnight. They say the rule is overnight success is literally 10 years.
10 years.
It's just that people won't see the.
You have to work hard. You have to actually work hard unless you know someone that can give you good advice.
Yeah. So let me ask you a lot. So could I give you guys £1,000 a month and actually make money from, you lot would obviously do the trading. Like, is that a thing, or can you not give someone? Because I see you saying,
can, but they should be regulated. Like, I wouldn't do that.
Oh, that's a shame.
Because also, it's like going to the casino. Realistically, like you could go to someone and, for example, right now, summer market's not good. So imagine if you gave me money in like the worst market conditions. There's a high possibility your money's going to get lost. And if you come into it at the wrong time, you're just going to be like, that person's a scammer.
Yeah. But what about, do you guys trade, or I don't know if I can do you guys trade for any of your close family?
No, I would never.
No, I've traded for someone before, but
people ask us all the time, like, can I give you like 10 bags and you trade for me?
You understand?
No. If this was 6 years ago, possibly. But nowadays, we have these things called funding firms. This podcast is sponsored by Equity Edge, the Forex prop firm that is changing the game for traders. Equity Edge gives you the freedom to trade with confidence, offering account sizes from 2.5k all the way to $100,000. Instant phase transitions when you reach your profit targets, and absolutely no minimum or maximum trading days. Plus, there are no lot size limits, giving you complete freedom with your trading strategy. Equity Edge have also just announced that MetaTrader 5 is back. Rebuilt stronger than ever for a seamless trading experience. They have also removed their old all-day news restriction trading rule, which means when there are high-impact news events that last the entire day, you can still trade with no limits. With payout requests every 14 days and support available 24/7. Equity Edge is here to help you trade, grow, and get funded without boundaries. Ready to level up your trading journey? Click the link in the description below and get started with your funded journey. Essentially, you pay to do a challenge. So, for example, a 100k challenge, let's say, depending on what company you're going with, anywhere from like £250 to £500.
Funded account.
Yes. You pay that fee and then you do a challenge. So there's phase 1, phase 2. Typically, you make 8% on phase 1, 5% on phase 2.
Okay.
Then you've passed the challenge. Then you get that capital to trade with.
So why does it go down?
What do you mean?
Why did it start? Why did you get 8% on stage 1 and 5% on stage 2? Is that what you just said?
It's just to make sure you can be consistent.
And most people fail
with trading.
anyway.
Most people fail.
Okay.
So once you've passed that, you then get the capital to trade with.
So if you get a 250k funded account, what do you keep? Like, what's the profit split then?
It's 80%. So you keep
To you?
80%, yeah, and they keep 20.
What? And what do you have to leave in an account?
You don't.
You don't.
You just have to leave, obviously, the
It's-
original 200k.
Yeah.
But most firms work in dollars. I think it's only FTMO that offer pounds.
Yeah, I don't
So-
trade in their pounds though.
No, me either.
Doesn't make
Most
sense.
companies operate in dollars.
Okay.
So I work it out for every $1,000 I make, I keep £600.
Yeah, that's...
So if I've made $2,000 for the day,
Yeah.
when it lands in my bank account, because you have to take into the account the 80% profit split,
Yep.
and then also the conversion from dollars to pounds,
Yes.
it works out to like £600
Out
per
of the fan. So
$1,000,
60% really.
basically.
Yeah, that's a shout though.
But
Oh,
because you can do that now, I would never take money off anyone
Money to-
else.
to
There's no
And-
point.
Yeah.
I was going to add, I thought you was going to say this, but I'm going to add it. Also, a lot of prop firms, they do everything to not pay you out. Like
Yeah.
there's a lot
Yeah.
of prop firms. So they will look at your IP address and they'll see your name is at another IP address. They will catch up and be like, we're not paying you. So you can't really open up like
So it's beef.
100k accounts for
It's
people.
beef.
Yeah.
And people do
There's a
that.
lot. There's a lot.
People pass
Lot.
challenges for people and then give it to them and then they go to get their payout and they're like, no, because IP address has changed.
But I get it, because someone else is trading for you, and then you're going to reap the rewards of someone
Yeah,
else, what
no.
someone else is doing.
Yeah, but why do they care? Genuinely, as from a business
Because
perspective,
why
why
would
do
you
they
want to
care?
pay people? You don't.
Why would you want to pay people what they're...
Because
Oh, yeah, so they can rob
essentially
you and
their
keep all of the money.
profits,
Yeah.
because 99% of people who take these challenges are going to fail. So essentially the business model is, for prop firms, they make money from the failed challenges.
So from the deposits.
Yeah, so they're making money
Exactly.
from us, and then we're making money from other people, the people that pass, and it's such a 10% chance of people that actually make money.
So there's
This is
a
so
lot of
interesting.
restrictions in...
And I feel like
Trading
trading
now.
as well also is like, people say, is it gambling? It basically is, but we have probable factors. Like
Yeah.
we're doing proper
It's calculated
analysis,
risk, isn't it?
That's
It's
what it is, that's what
calculated,
it is.
calculated.
That's
but
It's
it's a
not
lot of
gambling.
luck as well. A lot
Yeah.
of luck.
So I
So
feel
some
like-
people just get lucky, they get one payout and then don't make no money for like 6 years. And then they rep off that one thing.
You're attacking someone, isn't it?
thought it was being
That's about
calm
someone.
today.
I know.
It's usually
I know for sure that is about a specific person. I can tell. I can tell by the look on your face.
No, it's usually me that says shit like this.
No, but do you know what it is? I just feel like with our industry, there's a lot of clowns that
Yeah, she's on
like,
one.
we work
she's on
very
one.
hard and
She
we're
started.
authentic, we're real.
Give
And
it
there's
to them.
people that
Katie, tell them. Let them know they're clowns. Say it
No,
direct
but
to
they
the camera.
are.
You lot
They-
are clowns. Do you
clowns. And you know
understand?
what it is? The worst part about it, they get all the clout. You don't
Yeah,
even
they
make
get
money
the clout.
trading.
They get the clout, but they're probably not going to keep their people because people are going to be like, they're scammers because they
because
are
people are
not.
dummies, so they'll follow them.
So people are dumb and they're clowns.
People are
Yes.
Guys, and this didn't come from me because I'm
No,
not in
but
the
it's
trading
so
world.
funny, yeah, because I'm the one who comes for people. Like, it's so funny. I posted on my Snapchat today a girl called Kelly, because Katie mentioned it, because a girl called Kelly. I came for her on Twitter, but she's like a big name. So then she did a whole YouTube video reading hate comments, and mine was one of them. But she like proper bigged me up. She's like, oh, she's so pretty.
Oh, we like that.
She's got 2 kids. She's got a master's degree.
Oh, we got
like,
two degrees
two degrees.
because I know you've got 2.
2.
Oh,
But master's degree is like the one,
Okay.
Got a master's degree.
okay, girl.
Master in law. Okay.
Masters in law.
And here I am chatting shit on a podcast.
But why not? But do you know why? Because you can do what you want.
No, for real.
You can.
Do you know what I'm
Who's gonna
saying?
beat you? You
Do
can
you know
do
what I'm
anything you like.
saying? Imagine if
It's
I was
good
in
that
an office.
you've got that to back you up though. If you
Yeah.
don't need it,
Yeah,
You're not gonna need it. You're just gonna keep trading.
and you found what you love, and
But-
that's beautiful.
we digress.
Yeah, of course, always.
Anyway, yeah, this Kelly was coming for me, and it just made me realise I am so calm and well behaved now. I
Now,
was
That's
a
'cause you're my
menace.
friend now.
No, you've calmed me down, and now here you
No.
are chatting shit to everyone.
No, but you're like
no, but she's saying that.
no, but I feel like no, but she is awful.
No, but I can tell you something. My thing is, unless I'm lying on you, don't say anything to me.
No, for real, because I don't
Because
talk
I'm
shit.
telling the exactly. If my question, did I lie? If it wasn't a lie, you mustn't. Don't say anything to me.
But you know the difference between me and you is like you will straight up say the person's name. I'm just like no, no one's coming for me. I need to protect myself.
Nope. I was
Alex G, I'm talking about you.
See.
Alex G. Big problems for you. I don't know what you've done, but big problems for you.
Oh my my God, that is so funny.
Maybe I want to trade now.
It's so much headache.
Yeah,
It's
I don't want to learn it. I just want
You want the money?
to do copy paste.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah,
See
so
that-
what about copy paste?
So no, we don't like that.
No.
Why?
No. Okay, so I have a real big thing with signals. I fucking hate anyone who sells signals.
Right.
Because first of all, the signal seller does not give a shit about you.
Yeah, of course not.
They don't care. Management of a trade goes so much deeper than just sending you an entry, stop loss, and a take profit.
Clicking a button.
Yeah, fair enough.
Because what if price doesn't get there, but you've still made profit within there that you could have taken?
Yeah.
Even though price hasn't hit your TP.
But because they don't understand it, they don't even know anything what you just said.
Exactly.
And trading is 90% psychological. So if you're not managing that trade well and you can't handle your emotions, seeing numbers go down, up, you're going to be like, huh?
No, I wouldn't. I think I can do copy paste. Because I'm not even...
But imagine if, right, let me give you an example. Imagine if you see the signal 10 minutes late.
Yeah, no.
You now enter that
No,
trade.
but don't enter it. I've got enough sense to know, okay, that moment has passed. We're not going to do that one. I think I can do copy paste.
But
Because I'm not emotional anyway.
You've got to be, that split second you get that,
Now.
you've got to be in there. Because otherwise your stop loss might be 300 pips and theirs was only 30 and now you're risking way too much. Like, it just...
Yeah.
There's a lot more that comes into it than copy and paste. You've still got to understand, like, lot sizes,
Yes.
your capital,
Yep.
how you manage your emotions, understanding stop loss, take profit, everything. There's so much into it.
I think they can be okay as long as you know what you're doing.
I just need to learn a little bit more and then I can do copy paste.
But I prefer the idea of trade ideas.
Oh, what that now? What is that?
So,
In our
for our
community.
community, I don't do it every morning. I'm trying to do it every morning. But me mornings are flying
Life,
each
you
other.
know.
Every morning I'll send like a breakdown of the charts and I'll be like, I can see this doing this doing this.
Yeah, I'm already confused. So now...
So then people can watch that, but that's what I'm saying. You have to have the knowledge of the strategy that I'm using
And you're learning
everything
along
that
the
I'm
way.
doing.
Yeah, because you guys care. This is
Exactly.
what we've understood is that you guys actually care. So you want people to learn this skill because it's a life skill.
Exactly.
And
it goes into like stocks as well. Like
Yeah.
this can be day trading is one thing, but then being able to read a chart goes into so much more, like crypto, stocks. You can buy
Even any
long-term
business.
stocks.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Drop shipping, everything.
Literally everything. If you want to invest in stocks for the long term, which by the way, guys, everybody should be dollar cost averaging into stocks in any type of account. I would say a name, but they're not sponsoring us, so I'm not going to say it.
Too bad
But
for you lot.
you need you need to dollar cost average every month, even if it's £50 into a stock account, even if it's just the S&P 500. You need to have something, and if you can read a chart, you're gonna know when is the best time to buy.
Guys, they're talking sense.
Like, it is a serious life skill.
Investing is a beautiful thing. I think it's a lot of headache, but it's such a gift.
Yeah, I
when
just
you
wish
know
I
how
did
to
started earlier.
understand.
You know, when like you're young, like 18, and you just got stupid like money around and you're not really doing anything with it. Like, how different would my life be now?
We always say,
No, genuinely.
I remember when Bitcoin was £300.
Yeah,
You
and
could buy it in
told me.
Stratford.
They literally told me, and they was like, "Oh, you know, you should just buy like a little £3,000." And at the time, luckily, 3K was it would have been fine. And yeah, every now and again, my son goes, "Oh, what was that, Mum? Remember the time you told me that you could have bought?" Shut up! Why are you?
Why are you reminding me?
Why you want me to be sad?
But it goes to show there's always going to be something. And it's just,
Yeah.
are you going to be fearful or are you going to just go all in?
And are you
You
going
have
to
to
be aware?
you have to be okay to lose money because some things work, some things won't work.
Yeah, it's just money. It comes back. I don't
It's
know how people get
business.
hung up on that.
It's the same as business. You might start property and it fails, or you break even, or you make no money, you take a loss. It might take 5 properties to get to where you want to be. It's how the cookie crumbles.
Nothing's over. And obviously, you can get something right and you can get it really right, and it might be the first time, but that's not the majority. So I think focusing on that is, I'm not even scared to fail. I actually find it quite funny.
Do you know what?
It builds your character and it makes you thick skin.
No facts.
Character building, I'm not even concerned. Fail, all right. But I don't even think that things are going to fail. And if something goes wrong, I'm just like, oh, it's not even the end.
No, it's
So then
not.
I didn't
It's
really
not a
fail.
failure. It's a setback. It's. Are you ready for it yet?
Yeah, it's just. Yeah, I think my outlook's probably a bit skewed.
But as business owners with ADHD or autism, I think our brains are just a bit skewed anyway.
Yeah, but I think it helps.
That's what I mean.
Obviously, there is things that you need help with and should get help with. So like working out what works. So like I said, body doubling. If I can work with somebody else in the room, I get a lot done. knowing that if I am having a productive 3 days, don't feel bad for ignoring everybody. Don't feel bad for eating terribly or not eating at all. Don't beat yourself up about that. Just ride the, but this is what we're doing for a few days. And then if I have 2 days of I'm absolutely frazzled and talking is going to confuse me, then I'll ride that as well. That's the only way to go around it. Otherwise, you're fighting yourself, and I did that for so long. It doesn't work because you always feel rubbish then.
Yeah.
And you always start to tell yourself, you're just rubbish. You can't even do what you're supposed to do. And like, why can't you do the basics? And that's so damaging. Yeah, you have to give yourself some real nice talk sometimes.
Yeah, one thing I don't care about is ignoring people.
You know,
Oh yeah, same.
I could not care less.
Sometimes it's just, I don't have the capacity to reply to the text. I don't.
Yeah.
That's daily for me.
I just don't.
If it's not benefiting me in this time,
Even
now,
sometimes it's beneficial, and sometimes I still don't have the capacity.
Yeah.
I'm just
I
laying
hear
down.
it.
I'm just
Not
a
doing
fairy.
anything.
I'm just staring at the
I'm just a
wall.
fairy. Like, gosh,
I'm just a girl.
you do.
Okay.
You're trying to kill me? No, I just want to relax.
One thing I find really interesting about you, though, is the business broker stuff. Because I didn't even know that existed until I came across you. Like,
Yeah.
obviously, I've heard of like M&A and is it M&A?
Yeah,
M&A?
mergers and acquisitions.
Yes,
It's actually
yes.
that though. But I have a gift of making things making complicated things simple, and it's because that's how my brain has to process it. I didn't know. I used to think that buying businesses is like a massive company like Apple absorbing Facebook. That's what I thought buying a business was. I didn't know until I went into doing the commercial lending that no, all the shops we're walking by, someone bought them from someone else. Okay, some people started them from scratch, but the rest of the people bought them from that person. Not just those, obviously, every company we utilize, cleaning companies, property companies, even rent-to-rent companies are sold. You know, CQC registered provisions. Like everything, every business is for sale. And I realized that not only are they for sale, that lenders will give you money to buy that.
That's what I didn't know. That is what I didn't know. So I
didn't
know
know.
I've got a lot of friends who've bought businesses, running them really, really well. There's loads of people. Obviously, being in the property industry, that's kind of just something that people like kind of divert into.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that there were actually people out there that find you deals to finance that buy.
Yeah.
I was like, wow.
Yeah. It's just not something that, like I said, I was already in insurance and didn't even know. And when I retrained and happened to be at a specific brokerage where I did the commercial lending training, but then they had like a massive, it was heavily mortgages over there, a massive mortgage arm. But then some of their clients over there, because they've now got so much property, were like, okay, we want to go into buying businesses. So they would send them to me so I can do the lending. So I was like, what I'm sorting out that you lot are going to get a loan for 75% of this purchase cost. So you lot only need 25% of this money. What? And I was like, I know my people don't know this. Let me go tell the people on the internet. And did one video and quickly had to be like, yeah, I can do that for you too. What the hell have you agreed to?
No way.
Yeah, and it was an accident.
I love
No,
that.
it was an accident. It was genuine accident. The video went viral and then people were like, yeah, where do we book? And I was like, book what?
So you
It
just
was
created
just
yourself
a
a business,
video.
basically.
Yeah. And then me and Andrew like, right, we need to make you a landing page and then yeah, Ange does basically like all of that stuff for me.
I love that.
Yeah, there's stuff that I'm never gonna do. But she'll do it all. yeah. And there's stuff like she'll be like, someone wants me to speak at blah blah. I told them you'll do it. And I'm like, all right. Cool.
I love that. I love that. So what is the plan with that? Are you still doing that?
Still doing that. I've literally just finished a rebrand and I'm about to launch a new service. So I already do done for you. So that's where obviously I'll go and find the business, do this like to the client's specific criteria. Cool.
So you basically source the business as well?
Yeah.
Wow.
I source the business and then source the finance.
That is sick.
It's something, yeah. And then now, there's going to be a done with you. So if you want to learn how to do it yourself, so it's like teaching someone to trade. So I will teach you how to do the due diligence, what sites you should be looking at. You have my preferred solicitor, my preferred lenders, my preferred brokers, like a pack with all the questions you should be asking before you even decide to do the viewing, a list of questions you should use when you're at the viewing, just everything. What accountant to use? Is this going to work for you? Like, what are your transferables? Everything, just everything that I go and do, I'm going to teach you to do it. So you can go and you can keep, that's a skill for life.
I love that.
Yeah. So that's launching Shaq. If you see this, you're gonna.
I was literally just about to say what Shaq doing, because I've seen a few bits. Obviously, Shaq's from Brum, so
yes. Oh yeah, that's definitely your people. He's done all of the back office and all of the funnel. Like, there's some things I'm never gonna do in business. Like, I'm just
systems,
all of that. The CRM,
vibe.
the sales funnel, the automations. Yeah, how the information gets to them once they've clicked. Yeah, all of that.
Whatever that means.
Whatever any of that is, yeah, Shaq. Because I'm not going to do it by myself.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm always a 50. I'd rather a 50% of something than 100% of nothing. So take, whatever it is, 60, 40, 70, I'll split it, because I know that I'm not going to do things by myself. I've been sitting on that for probably 2 years.
Really?
Yeah.
How did you meet Shaq then?
Mass. I had to think about that. Translate Culture, the one I said who's downstairs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he still doesn't work there now, but he works with Mass. So Mass owned Translate to Culture is a digital marketing company, but he's like one of the biggest. So, you know, like the UK brands that are hitting 7 figures. So Ava Estelle, Beard Surgeon, yeah, them massive names. They are responsible for all their marketing. So Shaq works for them, or works with them now. I used to work for them.
Yeah, because I saw a couple of videos. I think I saw him doing when you were doing your landing page video.
Yeah, because he made me film the VSL. Because again, if you leave me to like, oh yeah, right, okay, cool, we've done the scripts, this is what you're gonna sit down and film.
It's not happening.
It might, but when? When? Like, it might be that I've woke up and thought, yeah, do you know what, I'm doing this today, and then it might be that 6 weeks later, yeah, are you? What's going on? No, he said, yeah, this is the day. Okay, I'm gonna come to your house. We're gonna film, yeah, yeah. Otherwise, even untrustworthy.
I hear it, and you know what? That is one thing why. So I work for the sponsors that sponsor this podcast. I work for them to do their content and podcast.
Yeah, of course, yeah, I see you.
If I didn't have them telling me what to do, I'm not doing anything.
There you go.
It's not happening.
No.
I said this the other night. I'm grateful that I have that, because I have to work everything else around that, even though it's like an hour a day.
Doesn't matter. It still creates a bit of structure.
Do you know what I mean? So I have like my structure for the day. Okay, I'm gonna do school and then go gym, then I'll come back, record videos. But then because I'm recording for them, I'm also gonna do some stuff for my own personal brand and Rose Collective, and it just funnels into everything. So if I didn't have a job, it's not a normal job, but if I didn't have a job and someone kind of there to say, right, you fucking got to do this, or I'm not gonna pay you. Yeah. I wouldn't do anything.
I know. I need a bit of structure at the moment. It was meant to be my studying, but even now I just think about it and I'm just.
But you know what I will say? ChatGPT has helped me manage my life like exceptionally.
What do you put in there? Like prompts of what? Schedules? Yeah, like what?
No, like I have my gym routine from ChatGPT, my diet plan from ChatGPT, my structure of my day. So I tell it everything that I need to do in a day. Oh
no, this is hurting my brain.
And it structures everything that I need to do, because if I don't have time slots for the things that I need to do, I'm not going to do it myself.
I know, I said the other day that I should go back to time blocking, but...
So that does it for me.
My brain.
And then I'll have my timer on my desk. That's the only way my brain can get shit done.
Shaq has that. It's a square and he flips it and it's like, right, 30 minutes, do not move until that thing stops buzzing. But then it has 5 minutes, it has 20 minutes.
Trust me, it's necessary. For people like us who are like, brains going at 20,000 miles per hour, so we do nothing.
My fave.
It's necessary.
I'm going to order that square.
I don't do it all the time, but...
I put it all in there and I ignore it.
I ignore it a lot of the time. But when I have that moment, I'm like, right, I need to do shit. I'm like, right.
This is gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I'm gonna try
definitely
it.
need a plan for my whole day. If I don't have a plan, I'm not doing nothing.
I'm not doing anything.
I use Notion for mine, my calendar.
And
No,
then I'll
I
be
had that thing
depressed.
once. I looked at that. I said, "Get this off my screen."
What, Notion?
No, it was the same with
Hell
Notion
no.
at first.
Hell no. Hell
It's
no.
so
hell no.
good.
I
No,
was the
that
same.
Notion made me feel thick.
No,
No,
I'm an
you have
advocate
to-
for it. You have to get used to it.
Yeah, Katie's like,
It's everything in there you need. Database.
it does
planning.
have.
No, all
AI,
I need is a
everything.
couple million. I don't have to do nothing because I'm not. I just want a couple million. I'm just gonna chill out. No
We said-
Notion, no nothing, no podcast, no internet, no
Yeah.
Snapchat, no TikTok.
But then do you know what though? I feel like if I just had money, I'd do nothing. And I feel like
And that's
then
what I want to do. What is so wrong with doing nothing?
Yeah, no, no, it's so. I'd be depressed.
Yeah, I would not.
No, I would.
I'll go for a swim. Look around.
Don't you feel
Do you know? I do want to live
Bored
the
of
luxury.
what?
Like I want to live the luxury. Like just go and get a facial. Go
See,
to
that's
get
not
a
even, I
massage.
don't even care about that.
No,
just
I
wanna
care about
flap
that, but I couldn't
about.
do nothing. I couldn't just.
No, you're still gonna
nothing.
do stuff. I'm still gonna, eat a food. I'm still gonna go to the gym. I'm still gonna.
So that's not. That isn't not
That's
nothing.
nothing.
But don't
No,
you
it's
feel
not.
like you would get bored
Bored
eventually?
of doing what I want to do. How?
Like, I don't know. My brain needs to like solve problems.
Yeah, I need
and-
stimulation in my brain.
Yeah, my simulation might
Do
be. I walk past the
things.
house and be like, yeah, I think I want to buy that, and then I'm gonna fling another room there. Then I'm gonna do that one there. Yeah, cool. Then I'm gonna flip that one, put that in place, and then go back to swimming and stuff.
If I had a mill a month coming in passively,
I don't even need a million a month. I'm gonna be so honest. You lot.
nah,
lot's
like I
making
want
it- you lot's
yachts
making
and
it
jets
complicated,
and mansions and.
How many do you need?
No,
How
but
many
you have
mansions
to-
do you need? No, you need a few places to stay, but
That's
I
what
don't
I'm
need
saying.
many mansions. So.
Well, it's like the upkeep of things, isn't it? Like if you own a mansion, you're gonna pay for like a maid.
Yeah, hear what? I don't
chef.
think about all of that. I think somebody else should think about that for me. That's not my business.
I need to start thinking like you because I think about I constantly think into the future
Nah, man.
and I'm
I don't
never
think
really
about the future
present.
anymore. I used to think about the future, and I'm just like, no, I need to live it now.
Yeah, no, you need to do all of it, but I just
You
think
need to have an
people
idea of the
think a
future.
lot. I don't think that much.
I think too much.
Yeah, no, I'm not
That's
doing
my
that.
problem. That's why I have days where I'm just like,
Yeah, no.
I can't do anything.
You can't control the past. You can't control the future. You can
Exactly.
only
That's
control
why I
the
just
present.
crack on. When you get older, because obviously I'm nearly 40, I just have to calm down.
How old were you when you started doing insurance?
How old was I in 2019? I don't know.
19.
No, this lacking basic maths is actually really bad.
I'm
Okay,
really,
so
but
that's
I've got
5
an
years ago.
E-maths.
How old are you? 35.
39.
39.
Yes.
Did you not hear her say that at the start? And I said, what?
No, she said, I'm 39. Yeah.
Black don't crack, baby girl.
And it better not.
Okay, so 2019.
Mind you, I've got Botox in my forehead though.
I need mine. I'll send her today. I
So
can't
you're
believe we're
44?
filming with no Botox.
What?
I'm 44, 34.
Yeah.
Not me trying to put age on you.
Shut up. Age, so you're 44. What? No.
34.
Yeah, 34.
That's mad.
Yeah, so
Do you feel like life like pivoted from that?
100%. 100%.
Because I think a lot of times I think like I'm 29 next month. Like
You're literally 10 years my junior.
I feel like I'm so far behind. from,
Never.
like,
Okay, you
where
see
I
that?
need
That's
to be.
Yeah, I think
nonsense. You can't. It's impossible to be behind. It's
But-
impossible.
I got into like entrepreneurship and all, trading and all that stuff. I was 17.
I wish. I shouldn't wish, but you know you can't be behind because everything that's supposed to happen happened. So it's literally impossible to be behind in anything. How?
I just thought I'd be a millionaire by now.
Well, it's not time
it's
yet.
Not time, yeah.
Exactly.
Fucking
You can't control
When it's
the
time,
situation.
it will be here.
Maybe because you're trying to control it so much. It's
That's
not
what I'm
coming.
saying. You gotta
True.
let.
I have like this control thing. I think
Yeah,
I'm
you
a
remind me of
control
hands.
freak.
You lot like go like this. You lot's fists always clenched. Like calm down, calm the hell down. Like let it. Shake your hand out.
I feel like it's
That's
hard when you
why-
have people that are like 20 now and they're like millionaires.
Doesn't
And it's
matter. You don't know what they did.
But also, yeah, you don't know what they did. But also, times are different now.
They're different. They might be selling their front anyway. Don't
Yeah,
worry what anyone
100%.
else is doing because you will never know what they did to get what they got. You could have a whole friend that you don't even know what they did to get what they got.
Oh yeah.
They
A
could-
lot of these Instagram girls, you think they're just Instagram. No, they're in Dubai.
They're in Dubai.
Doing madnesses.
They're getting PIP, low capability
Crazy
to work.
to me, you know.
This, that. You must never ever look at someone and think, yeah, do you
No,
know
you
what?
shouldn't.
That person's life is gone and you must never do that.
So what's next for Kelly Upstaged? Are we going to see any more and Kelly? Kelly and
No,
Ange?
so Ange has left the show. Look at everyone. Dun, dun, dun. Ange has left the show. Ange got rebaptized.
I saw that.
And
Big up
she-
Ange.
Well, we already know. Every time. That is literally my little rib. So she wants to be outwardly. No, I want to use the exact words. She wants to be. So if someone looked at Ange and Ange's life, she wants them to look and be like, that is a God-fearing woman.
Mhm.
So she doesn't feel like being on the show because she goes on. As soon as let me tell you something, she'll be normal. Yeah, as soon as the camera turns on, she starts going nuts. She will tell you herself. Like she starts going crazy, and she's like, "Oh, I thought I was going to be on my. I thought I was having a chilled one." So that's the end of that. So that's not for her. But she's coming. We're filming next week to do a whole sit down, and then I'm going to interview her.
Okay.
And so everyone can get the full story because everyone's secretly like, why have you dropped out, Ange? Are you lot cool? Like, oh, you lot are not friends. Oh, guys, it's impossible. It's literally impossible. There's nothing that we can fall out about. But yeah, no more Kelly and Ange as it was. You will definitely see Ange with me because we roll. So you will still see her, but she's still online. She's doing content, different type of content. But no, Kelly and Ange show as it was is no more.
I was gonna say, I feel like it's just
Yeah, we're still Kelly and Ange though because
Ange will still make appearances.
Yeah. And we don't go a week without seeing it. Less than a week. We don't go a couple of days without seeing each other. So it'll be about. Yeah.
And what about like personal business? You said you're going through a rebrand, relaunch.
Yeah, we're Shaq again, I'm sorry. Supposed to launch last week. We're launching on Sunday. We're gonna launch on Sunday. That's it. We're gonna see it, just see how that plays out because really where I want to be with that is the first 3 clients on the done with you will be manual. So I will jump on Zoom once a week. That's how that will be set up. And then after the first 3, like when I've really got a feel and like what are the actual pain points of the clients and like proper seeing the outcomes, then it will be a fully recorded course.
Okay.
Whereby when they sign up, you're gonna get the login to school or whichever platform we choose, and kind of really detach myself and then crack on with. I want to go over the local authority side, children's 10 to 16, children's home side.
Big money in children.
Exactly. Big money, big rewards. It's a very karmic business. Don't be over there if you just care about the money because God was watching. God will finish you off. It's people's children. So
that's exciting. I feel like you've got a lot of range of.
Because I'm just so lit. Like, I'm just.
So much motion.
So much. Like, so much I would trip over.
I love that for you. But I feel like, you know what? You are like an icon for the business world, I feel like.
That's crazy. That's
just
very
in the
crazy.
sense of like, people don't have a fucking personality in this shit. And this is why we have created this podcast.
That's true.
Because we want to make people understand that, to be honest, most people in business are fucking degenerates. Like,
no, 100%. They're not robots. They're actually not robots. Because if most robots don't create their own businesses, do they? Sadly.
Yeah, we all have kind of like dark humour, outlandish thoughts.
Yeah, because you have to have
sometimes.
some level of delusion, else you will not create a business.
That
Certainly
is
not a big
true.
business.
So
you have to be delusional.
That is so true.
Because really, setting up a business it's not. The statistics have been the other way for it not to be successful. So you have to be delusional to even start.
Yeah, no facts.
And that's why I like these people because y'all look crazy as hell.
You know what I'm saying? But this is what this podcast is for.
It's a mood.
We have serious motion, but we're lit, okay?
We're lit and we can have an intellectual conversation.
Yeah.
And I can teach you some stuff.
Yeah.
And laugh at you and then cuss you.
Yep.
Well-rounded.
Some smoke, some intellectual conversation.
There you go.
It goes hand in hand for people on the spectrum, I feel like.
100%.
But thank you.
Thank you
so
for
much for
having
being
me.
our first guest.
I loved it.
I know I like it here. I'll come back.
Yeah.
When I've got something new to tell you, lot, I'll
Your
come
new
back.
business that's launched on
Yeah.
Sunday.
When you've launched, come back and we'll talk about it.
No. When no. When I've completed my studies.
Studies?
Yeah, the level 5 in leadership and management residential
Oh,
childcare.
okay, for the care.
Yeah, when I finish that, I'll come back.
Yeah, that'll be
love
such a
that.
good episode.
I love that.
Yeah.
that. I feel like we could do like a whole range of I do this in property, I do this in property, and I do this in property. I feel like that would be a good episode.
Absolutely.
Different ranges of property.
Yes.
Well, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and click the link in the bio to join our community and click the bell so you don't miss any of our videos.